that last class is we have finished with the div tag, right? Yesterday we finished with the div tag, and that is that. Okay. So before I proceed, I think let me discuss. Yeah, okay. Okay, fine. So let me discuss. Actually, for you, video not required. You can stop it. Okay. Fine. Just see the content. Um. Okay. Very good morning. Let me start. See, yesterday we discussed div tag and few tags, right? So you got an idea like how to make like HTML elements and all. But only one problem with the HTML is we get only black and white content. So let's discuss few a little, not much CSS. Okay, few tags about CSS we understand, and then we'll jump back into the HTML because without CSS you can't really experiment with the HTML. So but don't think it is complete CSS. We'll discuss complete CSS in detail after we finish with HTML. But before that, at least few properties and few little concept about CSS you should know. So let me just give you a brief recap about the CSS for few styles we have to use. Okay. So I'll give one. I'll just create one HTML file. Okay. So 04 hyphen HTML hyphen CSS basics.html. Okay, I'll just give you a basics and then we'll continue with the HTML. Okay, so CSS basics. Let me open this in live server. Okay. Yeah. So it is open. Now, first of all, when you look at the CSS, it is like this. For example, I have one h1 tag. Just say welcome to CSS. Some content is there. So if I write a h1 tag, the heading, I got the heading like this. I want to apply some styles. How you apply styles is like there are three ways you can apply styles. Like in CSS, there are three ways you can apply styles, like something called inline, and internal and external. So there are three ways external. Okay, there are three ways we can apply the styles. Inline is a sense for there is a start tag, right? For start tag itself, you can apply the style. For example, there is something called attribute, like style attribute. Every tag will have something called attribute. So attribute gives some extra information or extra configuration for your tag. Okay, so this anything with quotes like less than, greater than is called tagger, and this is attribute. So there is one style attribute. You can specify the styles like color red. Okay, so it will change the color red. So whatever the color you give, it will change. So color is one property and its value, but I don't encourage you to write the styles because styles is a part of separate language. Okay, separate concept, separate technology. So you must not include styles like this. So I no way recommend you to write the inline. And there is something called internal. This is using the style attribute. Okay, attribute. And there's something called internal. This is using a style tag. And where we use the style tag in the head section. We always use the style tag in the head section. Okay, head section of that particular HTML. Okay, it means instead of writing style attribute for h1, you will write a style tag, and here you're gonna write all the styles. Okay, so that is here. And there is something called external. Mostly we use the external approach is for websites. Okay, it means we will create separate .css file and we will connect to the head section of your HTML and we'll start writing the styles. So we need to have a separate file called .css that is called external. Mostly we use for website development. So when you start website development, I'll give you a separate CSS file. So for now, we only focus much on the internal styles using style tag because this only for this particular page, you want to apply styles. You just write a style tag Inside you write the CSS syntax. So generally how the CSS syntax is like this, not like a tag. You know, CSS, the cascading style sheet. So the syntax will be not like tags. It's like key and value pairs. Okay. So if you take a look at the syntax, it is like this: selector colon open close. In this, the property colon value semicolon. So this is the basic syntax of the CSS. So this is the syntax of CSS: selector colon object and property colon value and semicolon. And every like every property, every style property, you must have a semicolon. So this is how the syntax. So in this, what is the selector? Selector means there are multiple selectors are there. Like you can, the way how CSS works, you know, it will select like whatever the elements you want to apply, what are the tag, what are the content you want to apply the styles. So it will select that element. On top of that, it applies some properties, some style properties. Select the element, apply the style property. That's how CSS works. Okay. So when I take about the selector, there are multiple selectors are there. Like you can select a tag, or you can select ID, you can select class, like that. I'll come to ID and class bit later. Tag. So I wanted to apply h1 tag some styles. So you can select the h1 tag. Okay. But how will you select is not like this. H1 tag means not like this. Just name h1, only h1 colon open close, like this. Okay. So this is CSS syntax. Selector is h1. I'm going to select h1 tag, and what styles will be applied on h1 is here. So here we have a property and value. So every particular style you apply, there is a property name and its value. Okay. So when property change, value also will change. Every different property will have different value. See, for example, h1 tag, I want to change the text color. Okay, you can change the text color, color, background image, like padding, margin, animation, a lot of things are there. Okay, we'll go one by one. We'll see only few things before we start with the HTML tags. So here for h1, I want to give some property, like I just want to change the color. So there's a property called color. And what is the color you want? You just keep it in the double quotes red, and make sure you give the semicolon. Never ever forget the semicolon here. Without semicolon, it won't work. It throws error. Okay, you get some unnecessary like errors. Okay, just give semicolon for each and every line. Okay, so that way. Yes, if multiple h1 tags are there, I'll come back. So h1, I give the color red. Okay, and if you want to give some background color, there's a property called background hyphen color. And what is the color? Just say black, like this, and semicolon, most important. So this way you apply styles in CSS. Okay, and okay, sir, when you take about the HTML, there are like 40 to 50 tags are there, I told, right? And I also told, don't try to memorize any style of any tag of the HTML, correct? Because in the editor, if you just write less than symbol and control space, less than symbol, control space, you get all the tags. I repeat here again. See here, if I just say less than, no control space also, you get, directly also. See, these many tags available. So don't memorize. Your editor is there to memorize all the tags. Okay. Then what about the property? There are hundreds and hundreds of properties. Okay, are there in the CSS. For every different style, there are hundreds of properties are there. So are hundreds of properties, how you memorize. Don't memorize all the hundreds of properties, just only memorize which property used for what. For example, if I say color, is a text color. If I say background color, is a background color. If I say padding, margin, like those things only you remember. Okay, you don't need to remember all the hundreds and thousands of properties. Because see here, if I write h1 colon, I think not colon, I made a mistake, man. Here no colon. Okay, Sorry, I no colon, just open close, here only colon. Yeah, so h1 open close, h1 open close. Yeah, here I say what you want. I want some property. Don't memorize the property, just do control space. Just hit the command, like press the control button and press space within the like here only you write the styles now there, but don't make here, you won't get anything. Okay, so just say h1 open close in this control space. See, these many properties are available in css. So when you start memorizing, it's really impossible. Okay, still going on, hundreds and thousands also will be there. Okay, so fine sir, everything is support is there. So what we do, I want color, just say col, so you got color. Okay, and what color, you got colors options also, you don't need to memorize the color names also. Okay, so let's give some green. So what happened, text color has changed to green. That's it. This is the styles. And some more rules you have to know, like, okay, I take one more h1 tag. Okay, like one more h1 tag, space. So I say this is javascript and this is like html. Okay, so I have taken three h1 tags. Okay, and h1 I given color green. Can you expect what is output? You know what, if I say h1 tag, right? So all the three content tag name is same, right? h1 h1 h1. So what styles you apply? h1. So if I say h1, it apply for this guy, this guy, this guy, you know, all will become green. So why all become green is, yeah, all, why it is become green, because you have sorry, because you have selected h1 tag. The selector is this is selector na? The selector is tag, you have selected the tag itself. So wherever you write in the entire page, wherever you write h1, it apply the style like this. And if I change this to red, all the h1 tags becomes red. Okay, and there may be a situation, sir, I want h1 one color, like even though all h1 tags, but I want css one color, this javascript one color, this one color, even though all h1, but only css one color, javascript one color, html one color. Then you have to go with uh, there are multiple selectors, I said na. So one is tag selector, we have seen is tag selector like h1 open close. There is something called id selector. Okay, so hash id like this. So id, when we use this, if you want to apply the styles for individual unique element, so all the h1, you want all same styles, go with h1, or individual you want, give some unique id. id is css. Okay, and instead of h1 I'll give, see, remember when you give id, you have to mention the selector as hash id. Id is class css, id css, so hash css red. So what happened, look at, only the first one apply the red color, remaining all black, by default is black. So if you want to apply for individual tag, go with id. Sir, what about my javascript? You give one more id js, and one more id html. So what you do now, same like this. So hash js, I want color blue. Okay, and I say hash html, and I say color green. So all are with individual color, even though they are h1 tag, but we apply different style because of id. Okay, and I can say if you give one id called css, you can't take another element also with same css. It is actually wrong, it's not, but this editor is not showing anything, but it is wrong actually. You can't mention same id. Id is what, your id card. Id card is not same for other person na? Your Aadhaar card, pan card not same for other person, right? So that's like unique. Okay, sir, what if, one more thing, sir, I want css only red color and this one blue color, these two blue color. So you can say here blue, right? It works blue, but no, I want both of them same color. Like how can you give a collection of elements same? Is you can give class, okay, class something blue, and here also same class. You can give multiple elements same class blue. If it is a class, you don't need to give hash dot blue, okay, and this much not required, just give only dot blue. So id cannot repeat, class can repeat, okay, class blue and class color blue. So what happened, both are got a same blue color. And you think, sir, h1 tag only we can give like this? No, you can give paragraph tag also, same class name. So even though it is a paragraph tag, but still this color has changed, correct, the class name, okay, because you have given a class selector, you don't bother about the tag name, okay. So there are three kind of selectors. There are multiple selectors also there, but as of now not required. So remember, all tags, tag selector, individual go with id, collection go with a class, okay. And now we learn few few styles properties, and then we'll continue to html. I just take tag only. Mostly in html we use tag selectors only in html course. Like what? Okay, assume you selected the h1. I want to change the color. Color, what's the property? Color, like blue. Okay, now fine. I want to change the background color. Okay, I wanted to change the background color. So how to change the background color is background color something called gray color. So what happened is the background color has changed. So for this gray color background, blue is not suits. So let's change this to white. So you got gray color and white color. Okay, and see here for this one, it like I want to indent some space like around the text inside the box. I wanted to give some space. Okay, that's called padding. That's called padding. So padding will be in some length like pixels, centimeter, millimeter, like that we can give. So you can give padding 10 px. Okay, don't give space. It is wrong actually. It's not showing error here, but in my WebStorm it get the error. Okay, you don't give space. Here you can give space, not a problem. So padding 10 pixels. So see, you got some space. You wanted to more, let's give 100 pixels. See, for this text, around I got some space, right? Inside the box. Assume this is the whole box. Inside you got some space is called padding. And outside the box, see, that's very less now. Outside the box, if you want to give some space, that's called margin. Very simple. Inside is padding, outside is margin. So margin, I'll give some 100 pixels. Check it out. See, I got outside of the box some space, that is margin. So we learn color is text color, background color, padding is inside space, margin is outside space. Okay. And one more thing, the font is there now. This font, actually there are different font families and all. If you want to change the font, there's a property called font family. Okay, and if you give the font family, you get a lot of hints in this. Okay, you can choose anything. So I'll give just Arial, comma, sans serif. I know some people already knows CSS little bit. That's fine. Wait. I'll go one by one. Okay, yeah, font family. See, I said every property will have different value. Okay, see, color, name, and background color also name, padding, pixels, font family, like something like this. So font family, this is font, this is family. Like all fonts divide into like 4 families, like sans serif, serif, monospace, cursive, like that. So font name and the family name you have to mention. Okay, font hyphen family, like this. So you get, see, the font has changed. There is something called Calibri. capital Calibria, Calibri font. No, I think mono cursive. Wait 1 minute.
So
Segoi font. Yeah, it is applied, but you can't really see. There is a, I think, strings you got to make. Okay, just keep for now. Don't worry. Fonts and all we discuss in when we start with CSS. Just keep one is Arial. Okay, so font has changed. So what else you want? You want to increase the font size. There is a font size is there. Size is some like 40 pixels again. Pixels font. So it increases. I think it is already less. Let's say 400. See, very bigger font size. Okay. So these are the very minimal properties we learn. Okay, going forward, we'll see if properties required. Okay, so we understand how to apply CSS using a selector like individual. You want go for ID, you want all go with the tag, you want specific selection go with the class. Okay, ID cannot repeat, class can repeat. And this is text color, background color, inside the box space, outside the box space, font, change the font size. Okay, I think this knowledge is enough to start with HTML. Okay, let's continue with HTML now. Okay, we'll discuss deeper into CSS when we start with the CSS. Yeah. Okay, now let's switch back to HTML concept. Where we stop, we discuss div tag. Okay, so let's discuss another tag called list, like list groups. Actually, list groups is bootstrap. Okay, list of items. Let's take like this. Okay, you know, in website, right? Actually, what we are learning in HTML, what we are learning in HTML. 1 minute, let me stop the server for that. Okay, yeah. So what we are learning in HTML is you want to make a website. What are the things available in website? How to make them with HTML we are learning. Okay, so generally in website, what is there? Like headings are there, paragraphs are there, divisions are there. And let's discuss about something list of items. You know, there can be some list of items, right? Like you have fruits, fruits. Okay, fruits. So like fruit number 1, fruit number 2, fruit number 3, like that. So you want to specify some list of items, you go with this. Not only just this one, like you do the price comparison, right? Like for example, cardeco.com somewhere. I'll give you an idea. Okay, so in this, if you like compare cars, like just add one car called Ortho 800. Okay, and just add one more car like Ignis, this one, compare. So if you compare, you get some list of, see, you got all the list of item, brand name, this one, and this also list. Okay, so to maintain, they have added more CSS for that. Okay, so if you want to maintain this type of list of items, then you go with the list. Okay, and features list, price list, like that. So in list, there are two types of list divided in HTML. One is ordered list, unordered list. So ordered list start with OL tag, and unordered list starts with UL tag. UL unordered, ordered. Unordered means you won't get any numbers or something, serial number. You just give dots, circle, squares, and here numbers A, B, C, D, like that you get. Okay, and in that each list item LI. Okay, so let's see that. So how we do? Let's create a special, I mean, separate HTML. So let me select this folder, new file, 05 hyphen HTML hyphen list. Okay, just say list dot HTML. Simple name. Okay, how you get a structure? Exclamation tab, change the title. So HTML list, HTML list. We'll see. Okay, HTML is. So let me right click, open with live server. Yep, I got it. Okay, yeah. So here you wanted to have some unordered lists. Okay, so you say ul, and in the ul, unordered list is a list. In that each item you write now, so that item will be anything. That item will be li tag. Say for example HTML, like all technologies. I think it's not copy pasting like this. Okay, so like I say has HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and just say React JS, and just say Angular. Okay, like that. So I zoom it. It's very less font, I guess. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. See, you got only dots, right? Because UL unordered list, you got dots. Actually, for UL, like generally, if you develop in a real world, real time application, then instead of using these dots or something, we use icons. Okay, icons and all we'll discuss when we start with the bootstrap. So, but still in HTML, there are some different types of these dots or circles. You can mention here type is equal to circle. If I say circle, so you got these circles. There is something called disk. You get the disk, and there is a square. SQUARE, square. You get the squares. Okay, and you mention something called none. You get nothing. Okay, so by default is disk disk, this one. So this is UL, and same story if you make it with OL. Okay, if I change to OL, it's become orderless. 1 2 3 4 is by default orders. You want to change the type, there are multiple types available. Like see, if I say capital A, you get capital ABCD. Okay, if I say Roman numbers I, you get Roman numbers. You can say capital I, capital Roman numbers. You get small a, you get the small ABCD, like 1 1 2 3 4. So 1 is default, like disk is default for the previous one. So let's make both. So this is gonna be the UL and the type disk. Okay, I made a mistake. So UL, yeah. So I have HTML, CSS, and here also 1 2 3 4. And you wish to have like one more nested, you can write inside the li, like HTML. I'll take one more like OL tag. Okay, like not caps, OL tag. Inside you can take one more li, like new HTML, something like you can give. Okay, sub list you can take. What is the what is UL and OL tag? Do you join now? I just explained, man. I given demo, like I given real-time example also, na? Okay, you wait, you get to know. You want to display list of items you need. Okay, don't ask me. That's yes, correct. Okay, so you have UL and OL. I have this one. Now what we do, we don't like regular HTML, na? We have to give the CSS because we don't like black and white. No one like black and white movie, right? इसको थोड़ा colorful. How? Okay, let's say style tag. You learn some styles now, you apply. So let's take about the UL. I'll give some font family. Just say Arial and sans serif applied. Okay, let's give some background color, some teal color. Okay, and what else you want? The individual. Yeah, if I give li, yeah, CC, something interesting one. See li, right? Li I want some color, so color I'll give blue. You know what is expectation? But it got something. Sir, this one and this one also change, because here also li, here also li. If I say li, irrespective of what where it is, it will apply for all the li. So I want li only inside ul. So you mentioned like this, ul space li. So child and parent, parent space child. So ul space li. The li inside ul only apply the color. So now what? Only that got apply. Okay. So I just apply the background color. Background color, some light gray color. Okay, let's give some margin. Margin some 5 pixels. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay, so same story I have to make it for this guy also. Same styles I want to apply here. You go with the class, or else ul comma ol you take. Background color apply. Then ul space li comma ol space li, same styles. Okay, li inside ul, or instead of doing all the story, li inside ol, li inside ul, you get all the styles. Simply just say li for both, right? Applies. So the way how you do is your choice. Okay, there is no strict rule to do that. Your choice. You can take the class name also. You can give a class and class name space, class name li, like that also you can do. Okay, so now you
Sir,
understand.
sir, if two LIs are there, if we want different background, then how can we?
Sorry,
If there are two LIs listed
to
are there,
li.
yeah,
You mean nested?
yes, sir. For example, there you mentioned UL.
Yeah, you can
There are
take like
two.
this, ul space li, correct? And for this li, you can give a class and then you
That
can
is
mention
that is correct. If in the body there are two ULs, for example, or LIs, two LIs, I want different
two
operations to
li. I have
perform.
four li.
ULs.
Two ul.
Yeah.
Then
Then how to perform two different operations for each.
if you have two ul and you want to give different colors, is it?
Yes, different
Then
colors
go with
for each one.
id.
ID
Go with
selected.
id. I told na h1 tag. Both are h1 tags. Okay, h1 tag is there. Both are h1 tags. So if both are h1 individually, you want to give style, what you do? Go with id. This ul you give one id and this ul give one id.
Right.
That id you apply styles. Simple, right? Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fine. So this is list tags. Let's look at something called image tag. Okay. So let's take descriptive list. We'll see later. Don't worry. That is something next level of it. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's take. I'll go just a basic order. Okay. Um, Now I create one more HTML. Let's say 06 hyphen HTML hyphen image. Okay, img tag dot HTML image tags. So exclamation tab. So let's say HTML images. Okay. So I think the previous one was running with live server. Let's stop. Go here. I just open with live server. Yes, it's okay. So image tag is very simple. Just you have to use the img tag here. Okay, just say img. Okay, or instead just say img tab. Img tab. Okay, so img tag doesn't have a close tag, just like h1 or paragraph. You doesn't have a close tag for img or input tags also. So for this one, there is src and alt. These two are actually called attributes. As img is a tag, src and alt are attributes. Okay, so src is nothing but the source of the image, and alt is nothing but the alternate text for the image. Okay, I mean to say src, we need to give the address of the image. So like which is the image to load. If I just mention image tag, you won't get anything. Like you have do not mention any source of the image, like which image to be displayed. So the source can be a local address, it can be a Google address. You may get the Google address to copy and paste, you get the image, or you can keep in local folder some address and you can give. See, for example, let me show you the local. I have somewhere, okay, I have one image, some telephone image, I copy. So in this, I create one folder called images. Okay, in this I paste. uh यार ये paste नहीं होता. Do one thing, go here in images folder, I paste. Okay, so I got contact hyphen landing dot jpg, one image file is there. So I want to load this local image here. So what you do, images folder slash jpg, because if you stand here, if you stand in this file, you can look here. See, this is your file, this is your html file, and images folder also same. Like where is the image file? Inside this folder. So what you do, we are in this file, you go to image folder, like here only you can see image folder there, like images slash the file name, images slash file name. So you get the image, of course its own size, I'll change. Yeah, see, for example, sometimes what happen, assume my images folder not here, I'll keep images folder out of the folder. So out of html I have images folder. So if you see, there is no images folder. So what happened, this is wrong actually. So what happened, you won't get the image. And if you look at maybe in the console, you get the error stating that 404 not found. It says the contact image was not found, means address was wrong. So you always refresh and check, right? So you check, inspect console, and check what was the problem, why image is not loaded. It's a 404, means the address what you have mentioned in that address, image was not there. And where is the image? See here, image is not here. If you go to one previous folder, then images is there. So how to go to the previous folder is just say dot slash. Okay, dot slash is like go to previous folder. If it is two previous folders, dot slash. Okay, so I have given in my html dot slash means comes to this folder. In that images folder, you see images folder, in that I can find the image. So now it should work. Why not working? I'll tell you why not working, because your live server is set up for this folder only. You come out from that folder, then where live server cannot detect that image. But I think I can run the HTML manually, so you get the image. Okay, but in live server we can't able to see the image because live server has set up only for this folder structure, like HTML folder structure only. Correct, this project only. If you go look for the file out of the project, you won't get, especially in live server. But if you run manually, you get it. Okay, because it will look at any directory. You can mention C drive also, it works. Okay, but this for our understanding I have given, but generally keep all your images in here only, like your project, right? In the project images. So now image has moved to your location and this is not required. Just say only images, and this folder is in keep an eye on of like live server. So now you can able to get, that one. And you know, some people also ask, sir, if I'm there in the C drive, if I got image in C drive, can I say like C colon slash, yeah, C drive program files? You can mention, the address, you get it. But remember, in real time, no one mentions C drive and all. Imagine, imagine, imagine. Uh, okay, for example, I mentioned C drive colon slash images, like C drive slash images slash something I mentioned like abc dot jpg. Of course, assume the image is loaded working, but think about the real time. Real time, no one use C drive and all. If you give C drive, image should be there in the C drive. And if this code is pushed to the client location, do you expect client also should have a C drive images folder? No, right? Yeah. So always keep your images in the project folder only. Never encourage you to write C drive. It works, but after going to the client location, like once you develop the code, it will go to the client location. You have to give hand over the code to the client. So you say, hey, like, hey client, I mentioned C drive program files. You don't have program files. That and all won't work, right? So keep all your images here only. So just say images folder slash contact.jpg. I got image. Okay, image story is done. But sir, I got very bigger image. I want a small image. You can give something like width, how much? Some 300, and the height something 200. 200. So you got 300 pixels and 200 pixels width and height. Okay, like this. Instead of giving width and height 200, you can manage with CSS also. You know what? Just write some style tag. Write some style tag in this image tag. Width 300 pixels and height 200 pixels. Like this also you mention, and you don't need to mention this. It still works. Okay. Uh, fine. And also one more thing. This is local image. Sometimes I want to add Google image. So for example, I go to Google and search for something, watches. Okay, you go and look at some watches. I got a watch. So this watch I wanted to load. Like for example, this watch image I want to load. So right click, copy image, not image, the address. Copy image address. Okay, you do like right click, copy image address. So just write image tag. SRC, you paste. Okay, it's quite bigger address. That's fine. Now go look at, see you got watches image, and it's not in local. It's coming from some online. Okay, to that way. So can we do one thing? Can we make multiple images? Okay. So like for example, okay, just say restaurant. If I search for restaurant, I get some different restaurants. Okay, let's copy the restaurant image and make here no local restaurant image. So I get one restaurant. So likewise, let's get multiple restaurants. This one, copy image address, paste here, one more restaurant. Okay, likewise, I think I zoom 140. Okay, so one more restaurant. All restaurants are empty. Yeah, okay. Let's take one more, one last one. Go with this one. Copy image address. Yeah, I have 4 images. Yeah, you got 4 images like this. Okay, now let's, yeah, background image and all we'll see. We'll see later. Wait. I know you know about CSS. Okay, I'll go in order. Okay, wait. Everything we'll discuss. Everything we'll discuss. Landing page, full screen background image, also everything we'll discuss. Just wait because we are just started HTML. Okay. Yeah. Now, yeah, I got 4 images. Okay. Can we give some styles for the image? I think we can give. So image tag width and height is fine. Okay. And here I want to give some margin because very less space now. Outside image, I want to give some spaces margin. So let's give some margin, some 5 pixels. Okay, fine. And one more thing. See, all images, like right side some space is left. I want to keep them in center. In center. You can do, but there should be some parent element for that. Okay, let me do one thing. For body tag, you want to keep anything center inside, just say text align center. Yes, your images comes into center. So the parent element is body, right? See, if you want these things comes in center of the body, the screen. So I given body text center. So what all there in the under this body comes in center. It means if I write h1 tag also, I say blah blah blah, that also comes center. Okay, because for whole body I given text center. Okay, no heading. Fine. Now for each image, I wanted to give some more space. 10. So okay, 10 pixels. Yep. You want to have a slight rounded image. Okay, one more property. You want to make slight rounded. There is something called border radius. Radius. How much radius you want? Just 10 pixel radius. Yeah. If you give some 100 pixel radius like this, if you give like 50%, like complete rounded like this. Okay. Okay. Don't do all this. Just make some 10 pixels rounded. Save. Yep. And let's have some shadow, like just give something like a shaded image. Can we add animation? We are not even started completed HTML. You're looking for animation. Huh? Wait, we will add, but not now. Image we got. There's some background shade I can give, but that's a long story. The property itself will take 5 minutes to explain. Okay, box shadow 0, 10 pixels and gray color. So you get some shade. Do you look? I remove. Yeah, I show you. I delete. So it's gone. If you give more, like 50 pixels shade, so you get some background shade for that image. Okay. I know your question now is, sir, what is 0? What is 0? What is 10? What is gray? Okay. This is x-axis. This is y-axis. This is blur and this is color. I repeat, x-axis. I'll give some 10. Okay. I'll give the blur 0 so that you understand. Yeah, the first one x-axis. Okay, I said 10 pixels x-axis means, see, x-axis right side 10 pixels, right? If I give minus, it will be left side. Okay, shade. And there is this one y-axis. I give 10 pixels again. See, I got in the bottom left side, bottom left corner. If I give minus, it's stop like this. If I give plus, like this. If I give plus again, like this. So wherever you want, you can fix it. Okay. And I have given what? 0, 0. So like it's in the background of the image. Okay, fine. And it is just only color. You change to black like this. And you want to have a shade. How much blur you want? Like 5 pixel blur like this. You say again 10 pixel blur like this. So instead of having the what's called complete color, you get some slightly blurred shade. Okay, that is the third option. X, Y, blur and color. You give red, so reddish color will come. Okay, I know it's black is good. Make it black. Okay, like this you can just show the same image as a like some 3D image. If I delete, then it was like this image. Okay, okay, let's give this. Fine. I want to have multiple images. Simply एक काम करेंगे ना, copy करके. Yes, I just copy pasted images, so it looks like some gallery. Okay, that's all much about the image tag, nothing much. Hardly makes a difference is CSS. Okay, so using CSS you can make, like that's what I say. If you know CSS, then only you can imagine the website, right? If you write only HTML, then nothing much. Okay, I think it's done. Now look at something called links, HTML links. Okay, so let's say HTML links. So links plays a major role in a website. Okay, let's see that. I just stop with the live server.
Sir,
I already told o'clock. Huh.
sir, in this image tag, what is the purpose of alt?
Alt is for alternate. Alternate. Yeah, good question. See for the first image, है ना? अरे इसको minimize करो. हाँ. See here, alt, right? For example, you give some wrong address, like ABCD I given. So it's a wrong address. For wrong address, image was not display. Correct? So when suppose the you mention the server URL with image and the server is down, the server is down, then image won't load. So if image won't load, at least the name of the image like restaurant you can give. So this is alternate for the image. If image was not loaded, you get some alternate text. See, restaurant has come. Okay, so we understand. Okay, there is one restaurant image was not loaded like that. Okay, so like when develop a proper website, you must have to give the alt also, because like if for some reason if image was not loaded, then at least the alt text will like a hint for the developer, like what was the image it's trying to load. Okay, for that you can
Again, that image is also loaded also.
huh?
When you write, I mean,
When I
restaurant
write
text
uh,
you write,
uh,
so at that time uh, the image was also loaded.
image not loaded, this image has come there. I'll repeat. Okay, forget about that image. Okay, let's give new image. Okay, image, let's give some new image. Okay, with that you understand. For example, this image or any some image. So copy image address. I'll paste image address here. So if I give image address, I got this image. Yeah, these are all handling. Let's give HR tag for them. They are go next line. Forget about this story. See this story. So I have image. So I give proper address. That's why it is loaded. Okay. So if I give some blah 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 wrong address, image not loaded. But still, at least I want to see the what's called text. So you can whatever the text you want, you see. Only that text will load
Okay.
that way. But practically, you have to mention the alternate text also. Okay, so let's stop this and image border. The borders and all we are not discussed, right? That is CSS. Borders and all with the CSS. Okay. Okay. So now let's look at the other one. HTML links. You know, in the entire websites, links plays major role. Links plays major role. See, as of now, we discuss like header tag, paragraph tag, and we have not discussed the span tag. Na? We should discuss the span tag. Yeah, before I switch to links, important tag, span tag to discuss. Okay, so let's discuss the span tag. 07 hyphen HTML, because next time when I write span, you ask what is span. So better I'll discuss the span first. Okay, so exclamation tab. So here it is HTML span tag. So span tag, very minimal usage, but it is really important. For example, yeah, let me run this in live server. Huh. So now see. I have a h1 tag, just say welcome. Okay, if I say welcome, what happened? I got welcome. Fine. Okay, now yeah, I write a style. I write a style h1. Okay, I write a style h1. Next I say color blue. Color blue. H1 tag color blue. What happened? Complete H1 tag become blue. Sometime there may be a requirement like this. Well, one color come one color. What you do? Well, one color come one color. What you do? Sir, I write like this. Well, H1 tag, one more H1 tag come. If you write like this, I can say one problem will come. One problem is this tag comes under, actually in HTML, tags divide into two category, like block level, inline. This guy comes under block level. Even though you write side by side, it comes in line by line. Correct? Okay. So if that is the case, then it won't match. Correct? So you must have to give this way only. This way only. So then how can we give only this well one color, COME one color? Is in that case, you have to go with a span tag. So span tag is something like inline element in the same line. If you just write a span, no styles will get, but for the tag, you can apply style. For example, well, okay, the COME one color. What you can do, you write one span. This text है ना, इसको take one span, whichever you want to have a separate, one more span, come. Okay, even though you write like this, you get welcome only. Why the space, man? I don't know. Okay, if I make next line, then add a space. Okay, keep it the same line. Yeah, welcome. I got. Yeah, not capital, na lowercase. Okay, so as it is, even though you add span for well, span for come, still you got same. Like span is something invisible. Like we use that to apply a specific styles for. You want to add styles, you need to have a tag, na, right? That's why. So well, I want to add styles. Just for inline, you say style color red. Red. What happened? The well is red color, and the come you want one color. Just say style color. What do you want? Something violet. Violet not there. I don't know. Pink. It's not coming, huh? Yeah. See, well and come two different colors. That way, you want make individual letter one color. Also, individual letter you add span. That how it should be. Okay, let's experiment this because we learn multiple tags now. एक काम करेंगे. Let's take div tag. In that h1 or h2, let's say my name. Okay, you write your name. So each character one color you want. So क्या करना? Let's take one span and I want to copy this. This way only you have to do. Okay, then V E N. Okay, so I got same. Hardly you got some space. That's fine. I say style color red. So N is red color. Okay, so इसको copy करके I'll do one thing. Only this I'll copy. So red, green, blue, pink. What else colors? Orange.
Yellow.
Teal. Some colors. Don't worry. See, I got all each character one color. Okay, yeah, yellow also you can give. Okay, so like this, and under that I want to give some my own text, like paragraph about me, something lorem 30 or 40 tab. So got some text. So yeah, I have zoom actually. It is like this, but this is not looks good, na? You need to apply. It's forcing us to write CSS always. See div tag, h1 tag, span tag, paragraph tag, right? I just wanted to give some styles for give. Font family, multiple things are there. We'll discuss when we start with CSS. Font family, okay. I'll give some background color, light gray, okay. Keep it reduce. Actually, div tag, na, it occupy complete width of your screen. Actually, you can reduce the width using width only. Same like image width you given, na, width some 300 pixels. So very small. You want inside some space. What was that? Padding. Padding some 20 pixels. So okay. What else you want? The text is not Arial was not match. Okay, that's fine. You wish to have rounded. Tell me. Just you have to practice them. Okay. So 10 pixels rounded. Okay. You want to have shadow. We discussed na image. Box shadow. So some 10 pixels, 10 pixels, 10 pixels, black. That's it. You don't want only this side. You want all the sides. Just give only 0 0 because like this. Okay. Simple. Yes. Okay. So this is span. This is span. What exactly meaning of span? Span is one inline element which is used to apply the styles for a specific character or specific word. Okay. I told right. Within this, you want to like focus on a particular thing. You want to apply some special style, then go with a span. So span is something like a inline element. Inline element. Okay. So which won't apply some styles. Actually, there are multiple inline elements are there. Anchor tag also inline element. Image tag also inline. Okay, like I tag, B tag inline. But with this, some styles will come. Anchor tag means underline link will come. This image will come. Italic will come. But span nothing will come. But still, you want to apply some styles for them inline elements, inline characters. Then go with a span. Okay. Okay, assume, see, I have a big paragraph, right? In the entire paragraph, only for this dollar, I want to have some style. What you do? This dollar, you add a span. So nothing has changed, even though you add a span. But for this span, you say style, color, whatever do you want. It applies. This is the use of span. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. So 12, 11. Okay. So let's look at something called HTML links. Okay. So HTML links. So HTML links actually plays a wider role. It's a major role. The complete HTML is a part of links only. Hypertext markup language. Hypertext is link only. You know, as of now, what we discuss is non-clickable text. You click on the Naveen, you click on whatever, nothing happens, right? So there is one clickable text you want to make, go with the links. Okay, so links very simple, just anchor tag, A tag, just A. Okay, so generally here, see, image as a link. If you click on it, goes to somewhere, it opens the link, correct? So if you wish to have these links, like everywhere, like you can find the hand symbol, that is link. If you click on that, it goes somewhere. So you want to take a different locations of a website, or you want to take to a different websites. You can link multiple pages together. You go with links only. See, this is navigation bar. These are all links only. If I click on overview, it goes to overview, go to reviews, go to Q&A, go to photos, all links only. Complete website navigation comes with anchor tags. So let's look at anchor tag. So here I'll give 08 hyphen HTML hyphen links. Oh, sorry, I forgot to give the .html. Okay, exclamation tab. Let's say HTML links. Now I think I just stopped the span. Okay, the links. I start. Okay. So in links, very simple. I'll give like this. Yeah, I'll just give a tag. Okay. And for the A, if I give Google, okay, so grammatical mistake, capital Google. See, I give Google, but this is just a black color text. Like if you click on nothing, it goes because it just made only just Google text. Okay. But I wanna click on this. I want to change my website to like Google. I have to go to Google page, right? Something like click here, you click on something, it goes right, that one. So here for a tag, there's an attribute called href, hypertext reference, from which address you want to go, and make sure you give the full address. So http://www.google.co.in. Okay. So href, the hypertext reference, it means the moment I click on this Google, it will go to this particular address. So see, I got automatically the underline has come. If I click on this, it's been gone to Google, the same tab, in the same tab. Okay. Actually, there is a rule. I think I tell you. See here, there is a rule. If you are looking for the links within the website or outside the website, like sometime what happened in website, some links will be there. If you click on that, it will take to out of your website. That is called external link. The link which is take you inside that website only, like inside TripAdvisor only, it will go inside only. So inside is called internal link. So internal link loads on the same tab. Observe very closely. I click on TripAdvisor, it is in the same website. I click on hotels, it is in the same tab. It's not going out. Okay. But sometimes there is something external links. I don't know where can we find that. Everything here only. Mostly website contain their links only, and some websites takes to other websites. Right? That's where external link. So assume this is our website. Okay, this is our website, and I have a link, and this link is not a part of this page. Like it is some external website URL. Correct? So if it is external website URL, you must have to open that in the new tab. Remember always, if it is external URL, open new tab. If it is the same website link, then no new tab. So how to give new tab is target underscore blank. If you give target underscore blank extra, so as this is an external link, it's not a part of your website, it is something outside of your website server. So target underscore blank. So what happened? It opens in a new tab. See, if I click on this, automatically it opens a new tab, and my website is there as it is. Okay. If it is a local link, then without this you can make. So it loads here only. See, if I don't mention underscore, no, it loads here only. But this is not the way you have to. Okay. External link you always give target underscore blank, and you wish to have something, anything like Facebook, Google, whatever, you can mention underscore blank. If it is a local link, then go with the local. And one more thing, see here, I click on this. Yeah, here, how you will get to know some single page I want. Okay. This is one website. Okay, restaurants. It goes to restaurants. Actually, what happened now? In website, you have links, only single page only. If I click on the link, it will not reload the complete page. It will go to some portion, some contact page section. If you click again, go to edit section. If you click again, it go to that section. So that is also link only. So how you give inside of that link is, yeah, yes. So how how it go that link is hash they'll give. For example, I'll give a paragraph lorem 1000 tab just for time being. I have given a paragraph 1000 tab. So after the paragraph, see after the paragraph, I'll give one division. Let's say ID contact, and this is something H2 contact us section and some paragraph lorem 100 tab. Okay, assume, see this is your website. Under bottom, at the bottom you have a contact section and data. So what I need is, I need to have a link. When I click on this, I supposed to go to this location. How will we do is same anchor tag only. I'll write anchor tag. Href is some hash. Let's say contact us, they'll give. Okay, and how we will map is this ID you mentioned here, hash contact. So let's check. Go to home. I refresh. I click on Google. It won't go to any other location. Just go same page, the different portion. I click on contact us. See, contact has loaded, but it's become bit faster. You can't collect it because see, if you want to have a smooth transition, I think there is one style HTML scroll behavior smooth is there. If you add smooth behavior, see here it your assume this is navigation bar, not apply styles much, but navigation bar. I click on contact us, it's gone to your contact us page. Okay, this is also link only. Okay, and apart from that, not only this text as a link, you can make images as a link. So hardly in the place of text you write image tag. Okay, see for example, I write, let's go to the best one, I think here, this is image. So I collect image address, anchor tag. So here I take image tag. Okay, size, I think width some 200 and height 300, and the address. See, in the place of anchor tag text, I give an image. So you get, image. I reduce. Yeah, you got image. And see, keep a cursor. You got a hand symbol. When I click on this, where to go? Where to go is, yeah, I think this copy link address. Copy link address. This link address you copy and give that where you want. This href is there, na anchor tag. Yeah, href hai na. Here you give the address. So what happened? If I click on the image, it goes to TripAdvisor website. Okay. And as I say, it is an external link. So make sure you give the target. Oh, it is image tag. This image tag. Yeah, here I say target blank. So what happened, as this is an external link. So if you click on, it opens a new tab with the TripAdvisor. You get it. And you can apply a lot of styles also. It is not always links like this. You can make button as a link. Correct. You can convert to button also. For example, let's take the Google I have taken, right? So this Google, I wanted to just give HR tag because all goes underline. See here, this Google, na? Not just link. I can convert this like a button. You can take button tag and anchor tag also. You can give like a button inside. You can take anchor tag. This way you do, or else you can take the anchor tag itself, convert to button. You know how? Let me give some ID Google. So just say hash. I think there's a problem. Where we correct now? Something was missing, man. Anchor tag is there. href is there. Target is there. Google is there. Why this color was completely gone? Case काम करेंगे.
Sir, put open braces for Google, sir. It will change. Open and close braces for Google. It hashtag Google.
This one.
Yes, sir. Put there open and close braces. Not there, sir. Style.
Line number 12.
Okay.
Sir.
Here is the problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
Thank you.
So इसको cut करके I keep here. Okay, let's make ID Google. Okay, for this Google, let's say hash Google. Okay, so here I want to give some styles. First, you remove the underline, that is text decoration none, gone. You give some border 2 pixels, solid black. Why are you always going there? Yeah, it is black. And yeah, that's a problem. Here hash contact was made. Okay, so some space inside. It is padding some 20 pixels and 40 pixels, top and bottom, left and right. I think it's very big. Give me a minute. Why it is actually, I thought of making it simple because I have to whatever line I write, I have to explain you. So that is what my problem. Yeah, so I give more padding, it seems. This 10 and 20. Okay, so 10 pixels, 20 pixel, 10 pixel top and bottom, left and right 20, like this. And okay, so if you don't like border, you can remove. Okay, just give some background color, green, RC green, and color white. And what else? Yeah, it looks like a button. Okay, if I click on this, goes to Google. So you can do whatever with CSS. Okay, so yeah, that's what about links. And we have a lot more to discuss in HTML, like tables and other tags, HTML5 tags and all there. So let's meet on Monday and then we will discuss about that. And meanwhile, I'll share the code so that you can, yes. I'll share the code. Give me a minute. Just type my name. You get GitHub. So I'll post in GitHub only. So let's create a fresh repository, just say UI tech underscore Ashok IT. UI tech Ashok IT 1 is there, okay? Okay, give me a few minutes. Where is my GitHub desktop? Yeah. So let me. What was that? UI tech Ashok IT. Cloud. Okay. So fine, show an explorer. So here I need to paste my code. Where is my code? HTML. So I'll keep HTML code completely there so that you get it. Okay, so I need to commit. So I push the code. Just refresh. Yeah. So you can find HTML folder. In that you can find all my HTML files. Okay. So you can't execute them here. So how you get the code is very simple. I show you from ground level. Go Google, type this. Okay. You get the GitHub. So in the GitHub, click on repositories. Okay. In that you get the first repository. The latest one is UI Tech Ashok IT 1. Okay. So just a few minutes ago, click on that. So this is the code. Okay. HTML and CSS and all I'll keep here only. Okay. You can take this URL as a like bookmark. I'll ping here. This location. Every day you get the code there only. So you want download, just click on the code, download zip. Okay, you can git also, you can do it, but maybe you are not sure, like git commands or not. Just click on download zip. So it will download the code, extract, and you can get all examples. So once you extract, just select anything, click on double click, you get the data, image tag and all. Okay. So yeah, we are done for today, and tomorrow we no class. Actually, every weekend we'll have class, but this weekend I have some other commitment. I don't have. I can't come for the class. So Monday we'll continue. Okay. I think Monday we will mostly wind up the HTML. Let's see. Let's see. I thought of starting Tuesday CSS. Let's see. Okay. Any question? No. Okay. Thank guys. Thanks so much. Let's meet on Monday. Thank you.